Welcome back, oh god. You can hear me! I'm trying this piece of shit. Anyway. Welcome back. Let me get my thing working. Ugh. You can barely see me because it's Halloween! Hang on a second. Alright, there we go. I'm visible, I have apparated now! Anyway, welcome to the Halloween season. Hey Changeling, how goes? I'm gonna play a spooky game. It's gonna be Fatal Frame. I want to say that I've played this game, but I can't remember which one I've played. I've played the one for the Wii U, which is maybe Mask of the Lunar Maiden. I think the other one was on Wii. There's two of them on Wii and Wii U. The one I played was on Wii U, and it uses the thingy. So you can, like, snap- you have to actually turn and, like, snap at ghosts and stuff. It was really cool. But it's on a Wii U, and I don't have any, video capture. You'll notice this thing. Give me my hands. This thing right here. Yeah, that's, hooking myself up. That's technically supposed to be my pulse. I don't know if it's, like, super accurate or not, but it's doing its best. I'm not using that, this is Hype Rate versus, what is the popular one? Pulsoid. Because I looked at Pulsoid's branding and they're very bro-centric. And I'm like, well, you only cater to men, and I'm not, like, I'm just a sprout over here, so... yeah, no. And I wanted to find something that worked with the technology I got, which I inherited a, Samsung Gear. I forget what it is, I think it's a 6. Basically, my mom was getting it for her vital stuff, and then she's like, well, I don't want it anymore, it's too complicated, and I got it. So, I'm like, can I put some kind of heart rate thingy on this? And it did. And I'm like, hey, spooky season! I could use it for whenever I play spooky game. Hey, I'll Terry the cat. How goes? Anyway, let me get the game up and stuff. I did poke at it to see if it runs. Oh, and there's like little creatures running down at the bottom. That's, there's some Evotars, which is a free kind of, stream avatar thing. They're not quite customizable yet, but I forgot to turn them off. Anyway, switch to Cozy? Hang on. Switch to Cozy. No. No, none of this is working. I'll have to manually do it. There we go. I also got some, the captions are in, I tried to find the spooky font, the spooky Japanese font that, like, when Japan uses, like, these fonts to be spooky. Isn't my problem of enjoying cuddles, but also being chased. Or kitty. Let's see. If the captions are in the way of everything, I'll probably move them. But if not, then, you know, they can stay where they are. And then, like, the pulse things, like, down here. I tried to find the one that looked kind of scary. I also color corrected myself so you can see through me because I'm a ghost. And, you know, you can see the game better. So, I want to say I'm going into this game, fresh, but I'm not sure if I've played this one or not. Maybe I haven't played this one. I think I might have been playing Maiden of Blackwater, which is the other game. I think this might be the one on the Switch. Anyway, I can't remember. We're gonna be playing on normal until I get scared or I fail too many times and then I stick it back on easy. Adjust the brightness so that all 3 ghosts are visible. What 3 ghosts? I don't see 3. Oh god, ghosts! Alright. 1 in the bottom right, 1 in the middle. I just leave it in the center. It's like, let's just go a little left of center. If I'm too much in the way over here, I'll probably just squish myself down further.
Madoka, なんか思い出せた？うん、ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。ねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの。そう、私たちを見てしまった。次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。やめてよ。
Actually is like godded away.
そういえばこの感じ。
God kidnapped.
どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。美咲。
This is the you should have gone home early. Walk a left stick. Left stick, left button to strafe. Artemis camera. Objectives may be updated as you progress through the game. You can check your current objective from the menu screen, so if you're ever unsure what to do next, give it a look! Alright, left stick move. Strafe. Camera. Man, the camera's really slow. Oh wow.
こんにちは、主様。
Photos like scattered on top of the cabinet in the drawer. Photos are faded and are no longer recognizable. He knows the board is covered in old photos. The photos have faded and are no longer recognizable. Hang on, let me see, is there, save. Enhance. Enhance. Subtitles, that's all you get. Graphic settings. It's all you get. Depth of field. Let me turn that off. You don't really get any customization on your keys. It's just pick A or pick B. That's not doing anything. Oh wait, it keeps... Space on the stairs set apart with screens depicting a moon shrouded in clouds. I guess we'll figure out how to use that later. I may be getting sick from this. I can't change any of the sinister masks. They don't really look sinister. They just look kind of, hollow, vacant eyes. Seem to be laughing and crying at the same time. They just look kind of... like... boringly spooky. Screen doors broken and unusual. Oh shit. Oh shit. Should we be going down here? LT to run. Left Left stick, right stick, quick turn. Oh, a flashlight. That's not Misaki's, probably. It's just, you know, some random flashlight from somebody else. Okay. A flashlight illuminates dark areas and helps you investigate your surroundings. RS to shine the flashlight in the same direction as camera. No, it's not Misaki's. She's...
Misaki? Misaki?
And by run, we mean kind of shuffle forward. What does that say? I'm sure it's nothing. It probably doesn't say anything. Girl gets to the fall. Actually... Does this alt enter? No. Must be locked from the inside. Misaki?
ここに鍵があるかも。
You must be... Hey, 10 gauge! Omni's favorite game, Fatal Frame or Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar... something or other. Mask of the Chex Tin, what am I playing? Alright. I've got cheat codes. Maybe. Also, Memorial Room. We are following Misaki Aso. Is my lurk not working? I had a lurk. I'll fix it later. I indeed have had a lurk. Okay, that's just the same thing. The memorial room. It said it was the nurse's station. Oh, I had the key. Actually, it might be my other bot that has the lurk in it. I have to copy and paste that. Let's see now. There, now it looked down. I got something there. Alright, this one doesn't open? No. I will say, I usually am hesitant to play games like these because I always feel like there's gonna be something I'm missing. Like, I'll do something in the wrong order and, like, someone will die. And stuff like that. Alright, that is the... Stop moving! Courtyard. Or sometimes I feel like I'm taking too long to get something done and the game's timed. But the last one I played was on the, I think it was Maiden of Blackwater, and I was doing okay in it, I think. I missed a few ghosts because sometimes they're, like, on the screen for, like, a whole 2 seconds or 1 second. And, like, you have to be ready with, like, the camera out. Like, right there. That's probably a New Game Plus ghost, because then you'll have the camera and stuff. I want to say I don't think there's a way to die in these Fatal Frames through, environmental hazards? I could be wrong. I think everything is purely, ghost related. Alright, that says... The dog says... That says fire hydrant. Fire hydrant or probably fire extinguisher. Fire putty outie. Disused wheelchairs and furniture lie heaped on the staircase. Right upstairs is completely blocked, and I'm not gonna take the time to unblock it. Ghost is like, hey, I opened the door down here, didn't you hear it? And I'll be like, yeah. Mav in a real-life ghost situation. There's something creepy that happened. Yeah, I'll get to it later. Okay. What was it? They have corroded where the paint has come off. Oi! Nurse! Can I have the key? Can you open the door? Right, that's kind of, not great. Nope. Nope, Petite, nope. Nope, oh, no. Oh, well, we gotta go this way anyways. What's my room number? Again? I forgot my room number. Excuse me, nurse? Control room Summer's End. Curtains part to reveal the room's interior, but it's too dark to make anything out, probably. I forgot my room number. I'll go to my room when I know my number. Hello? Oh, that's on. One here. You can examine the various objects found in your environment. Objects that can be examined will glimmer when you shine your flashlight over them. Alright, I think it was this one. This is vaguely... I vaguely remember this. Vaguely. An object shines after you pass your light over it. You can reach out with your hand to examine it. Stand next to the object and the icon will be displayed in the corner of the screen. Press and hold B to reach out your hand and examine the object. To stop reaching out for the object, let go of B. So this is one of those things that, like, a lot of people don't really like in these kind of games, is that it's the, You have to hold down the button to make something happen. Kind of like the, rather than you press B and you just pick it up. Which I'm thinking maybe, hang on a second. Like, there might be a time to where you're reaching out and you just wanna, like, not reach out anymore. Like, something's gonna, like, grab your hand or something. Okay, what isn't blocked? That's not... There we go. Stick myself more in the corner. Something's written on the paper. I've put the key to the museum on top of my desk. There's a lot of irreplaceable objects in the museum, so please take care to keep the door locked at all times. All patient records and files are scattered over the counter. Oh, I noticed that thing in the corner. That thing. I'm actually over it. You could probably maybe see through me. Yeah, that little blue thing. Hmm. There we go. That might be... everyone might want to, like, look at that. Or something, because, I don't know, it tells you that there's this spooky ghost gonna pop out. People's names. Nurses' uniforms and other items are scattered inside the display case. Hey, Iggy Zig! How goes? Enjoy your rat! Stream rat is cheeser. Looking for the rats. Enjoy your rats! Oh yeah, that's right, I have to hold down the button. I found a small ivy pattern key with museum engraved upon it. This is the key for the room Masaki went into. Alright, which room was that? I can't remember 2 seconds ago. Press X to open the menu screen! From here, you can view the map, use items, and view records of the information you've collected so far. Wants to go back to bed. The world is not built that way. Oh, you're into photography. Yeah, photography. Let's see. You can also press the whatever button that is while playing to open the map screen directly. Lock the door to the Aso Museum. Alright, it's that button. It's, Options? Yeah, options. I'm one of those dirty, filthy people that uses the PS4 controller and not the 360 controller. Listen to that room. This is probably a good place to be because it's right at her back. I'll be forever haunting her back. Hello.
こんにちは主様。
今の曲思い出せない。思い出したくない。早くここから出ないと。美咲を探さないと。
You know, I'm at this point of Misaki got herself into this, Misaki can get herself out of this. I'm going like, I'm gonna get my, You know what? I'm gonna get my ghost hunting equipment and come back. Was it this room? No. The Kmart Blue Light Special. It says an Ivy pattern, but like the resolution on this is so low you actually can't see the pattern at all. Hello.
こんにちは主様。
My eyes were a broken JPEG. Can I help you? Well, obviously she's not here. Let's get her off. All right. About the memorial room. The Aso Memorial Room. This memorial room was, relocated from a room from the former, Rogetsukan and was used by Dr. Kunihiko. Also, when he investigated and studied Rogetsu Island in 1862. It has been preserved. Wait, it has been preserved as it was at that time. Here you can find the personal belongings and valuable equipment that Dr. also used when he was stationed on Oborozuki Island. Okay. Hang on. We hope that we would be happy if this could serve as an opportunity to get to know for you to get to know the profound world of the Doctor's research, which stirred waves in the academic community with its original theories. Rogetsu. Rogetsukan owner. Yeah, like if you know Japanese, you could read that, but the fact that they did in the English version, they didn't at least let you hit a button and then get a translation pop up. That's kind of bad. But hey, I translated it for you because I have tools. Collection of old books. The name Kunihiko also can just about be made out in places. Alright, so what did he study? Ghosts? Worn books line the glass case. Dampness has caused the print to run, making them illegible. We pay people lots of money. It's just an old camera, but there's something about it. Funny how the glass is broken on this one thing. Assortment of cameras, they all seem rather antique. I'm curious if these cameras are like the former cameras in the Fatal Frame Project Zero series. I only know Platy Pete did the first game, and I forget what the camera looked like in that. Don't think I don't see that little doll down there. Don't think I don't notice that. No. No. The name Kunihiko also is written on it. Those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person, the souls of the dead, vestiges of thoughts left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world. I now have a chance to improve its capabilities even further. I can't remember if it was called Camera Obscura in Japanese or not. I'd have to look that up. In the course of my research here, I have discovered that the materials used in mask making on Rogetsu Isle can improve the Camera Obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the Great Camera Obscura, or Camera Obscura, if you're like in the Latin, Obscura. Camera Obscura was a great multi-power greater than I ever expected. I do believe Obscura is Latin. It could be Greek. Could be Greek. This is the power of the Camera Obscura to affect these shadows when photographing them. It is something like the exorcism that those with spiritual potential refer to. It is my experiments on this island that have brought me to this bold conviction. Wow, you sure pissed off a lot of ghosts, probably. I have decided to donate a Camera Obscura. Hopefully that annoys some people the way I say that. To the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was doing it, but I cannot help but feel that there will come a day when this island will need the power of the Camera Obscura. I only hope that I am wrong, and then such a day will never come. Hey, guess what? You're in a video game. The Camera Obscura! No camera, this must be the Professor Austin's Camera Obscura. It's Camera Obscura! The Camera Obscura is a special camera with the power to view and seal away the inconceivable! When a wraith appears, you can seal it away by taking photos of the Camera Obscura. Press Y to take out the Camera Obscura. Wait, no. Press Y to take out the Camera Obscura! While holding the camera, press RT to take a photo! Press and hold LT while aiming the camera at a ghost to lock on to the ghost and keep the camera aimed at it automatically. Alright, alright. Y to take out the camera, RT to take a photo, LT to lock on. Okay, that is not what I was supposed to be looking at. Alright, wait for shutter chance. First kill! Beat a wraith for the first time. I do know that there's shutter chance. I forget. They called it shutter bug in like the original. I think they renamed it to shutter chance later because shutterbug was just silly. I don't. It's gone. Was that a person? Well, it was. It was a person. Not a person anymore. Sometimes you can take pictures of things and they reveal stuff. I take it that's Kunihiko also. That mustache ain't doing anything for him. Nope. Excuse you? Dude, you're in my personal space. Yes, you were unable to save the game up until this point. Hope your game doesn't crash. That's exactly what that means.
私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、
The house where I lived.
そして父のことも。
My father.
私たちが神隠しにあった以前のこと。
Can't remember anything about
何も思い出せない。
what happened before we all got kidnapped by spirits.
4人も
And there were the other 4
あの
girls
時のことは覚えている。
who were found with me.
かすかに思い出せるのは
Only one faint memory remains.
一つの旋律。
A melody. Hopefully there won't be any piano puzzles in this game.
いつもここで途切れてしまう。
The memory ends there.
音楽とともに蘇る。
Always incomplete and always accompanied by that memory.
この記憶は
What does this memory mean?
あれが
That's
老月と
is Roget's Island. Rougetsu.
二人の友達が死んだ。
Masculine lunar eclipse. Two of my friends, I didn't get that last bit,
マリエとトモエ。
were recently found dead.
神隠しにあったう
They're
ち
among
に
the 5 of us who disappeared all those years ago.
まどかは
The
美
two
咲と
girls,
島に行く私
Madoka
の
and
やつが
Misaki,
戻ってない。
went to Roget's Isle and never came
島へ
back.
は近寄らないで。
Ruka, you must never go back to that island.
お母さん、知らない方がいいことがある。
Things are best left unknown.
でも
There are some things
私は確かめたい。
can't just leave unknown.
あの時
I want to
何
find
が
the
あっ
truth
たのか。
about what happened to us that day. Sometimes you just leave
そして
alone. I want to know.
失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
Lies beyond my lost memories. There are easier ways than going into spooky old houses. Summoning Ruka Minazuki. Like, we got the Camera Obscura, and then, like, we were hounded by ghosts, and she's like, I'm just gonna collapse on the floor instead of... It's time to waste some film. This looks slightly different. RB and X starts snap mode. If you find an interesting location, try taking a picture. Open the snap mode for this time. How to enjoy snap mode. Here you can freely position and manipulate characters and ghosts in order to take the perfect picture. Wait. Before you kill me, can you go back a little bit? Alright. A little bit to the right, a little bit. Perfect. Alright, now can you loom over me? Like that. Alright, good. Now hold that position. You come over to the left, and I want you to kind of duck down a bit and kind of look up, kind of like all scared like, and like, there. Perfect. Alright, now let me just get my camera into position. In camera operation mode, you can adjust the lens and frame, whereas in character operation mode, you can reposition characters, etc. Once everything is in place, remove the menu display and get snapping. Bloodstain, luxurious, photograph, wooden, Choshiro's desk. Don't know who that is. Japanese. I don't think that's specifically Japanese. That just looks like tree roots to me. Viewfinder. Smartphone camera. None. High saturation. High contrast. Enhance blue. Enhance green. Enhance red. Blur L. Blur H. Monochrome. Sepia. Noise. Instant camera style. Shocking where you don't see anything. Dark. Black and white. Film grain. Psychic lens. Okay, this used to be the screensaver to the old Fatal Frame on the first one, I should say. If you left the game for a while, you'd come back and be little bloody handprints all over the screen. Where are all these choices? Cost 4? Yoriko Sonohara. Blossoming. It's F12? Anyway. This clock wasn't here before, was it? I remember a photo. I know this place somehow. Oh no, not another clock puzzle. Oh, grandfather clock. Instead of numerals, the face shows phases of the moon. Ah, clock puzzle. Pick up that metal pipe, and we can use it as a weapon. A pen holder and a bell are positioned on the reception counter. The bell's plating has come off and no longer rings. That's when you pick it up and like smash it against the counter to go make it go ding ding ding. And then like the ghost receptionist is like, the fuck are you doing? Old gramophone, that's not gonna turn on by itself at any time. Potter's coated in dust and the needle is rusted away. You can save the game by pressing B in front of one of the yellow lanterns found in different locations throughout the world. Lanterns also allow you to manage photo albums, change options, and use points to trade for items. Please note that the game can also be saved at the end of every chapter. The game will save automatically when you go near a glowing lantern. A message will appear on the screen when the game is saving. To prevent your save data from corrupting, please do not turn the console off while the message is displayed. Okay, they didn't change any of that for, like, PC users. It's probably fine. I have so little points. It needs so many points. Alright, that medicine says Manyo Maru? '14 film and Hozuki Dolls note. Note that reveals the location of the Hozuki dolls in the ghost list. Oh, should have taken a picture of that doll. I should take a picture of that doll, but I don't think I had a chance. Because once I picked up the camera, I was in fight mode. Do I have any costumes? Plain clothes. And I do not have a camera. I have to find the camera again. It's locked. Alright, that says... Cafeteria. Beautiful moon. Ray gets, I think. So is this a different house than the one we were in? Or is this just a different entrance? Alright, it's a different entrance. Okay, we came through this hallway. The gate blocks access to the landing. Note stuck in between the bars. A scrap of paper with writing on it. Looks like Madoka's handwriting. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid eyes on Roget's Isle. Looming ahead of us, why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent there? That's called, like, trauma. Like, you will literally forget things, but you'll still have, like, a phobia of, like, the place. Because your subconscious remembers. Misaki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Roget's Island, I followed her out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here. It was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island is... sorry. The island is getting closer now. Misaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon, the only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Marie and Tomoe already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Misaki as well. Like, who writes a note and just, like that, and just sticks it in the bars? Nowhere to put a key, it must be opened remotely. Like that? This hanging down? Madoka? Madoka Magica? Kurihiko Asobizun. Also actually spelled properly. I'm a big stickler for, like, using the, putting the U's there because, like, they matter if you're typing it out in IME. And not having them there is the difference between Dogu and Dogu. Which means tool and which means, like, clay figurine or clay doll. You don't know unless there's U's there. Because Dogu is the clay doll and Dogu is the tool. This becomes important in a different spooky game for the NES, where the first translator messed up the translation. Between Dogu and Dogu. Camera. Saw a museum. I thought it might be in this room. No. Pick up camera. Pick camera. There was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Roget's Isle to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from the disaster and is no longer closed off to people from outside of Roget's Island. Oh, sorry. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura Festival and the traditional Rogetsu engravings and craftsmanship to the outside world. That's one thing I like about Japan in these video games, is that there's always like some kind of isolated town that's doing some weird, fucked up rituals. Like, usually for, like, in American horror, it's just some kind of weird Christian offshoot religion. But in Japan, they do some pretty, like, fucked up shit. Like, or it's like, ancient pagan stuff, which I guess is, like, along the same lines, but, like, it's, like, you know, boring ancient pagan stuff, like, we're gonna sacrifice a person. Big whoop. No, in this game, we're gonna, like, strap ropes around their limbs and quarter them. And we're doing it to, like, keep the underworld shut. I came to Rogetsu Isle to look for materials for my Camera Obscura because of the unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. Oh gods. I'm thinking of Siren. The PS2 game that's kind of a bit obtuse to play. Oh, was the moon? I think the moon was in that one. Like, the moon was doing something creepy. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things and the moon the inner form. The moon therefore represents memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of that world as well as a gateway into it. Mask of the Lunar Maiden. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world. And the most important element of that festival is the masks worn by the participants. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living world and the world of the undead. The underworld represented by the moon! A mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks on this island, and I hope greatly advancing my paranormal research by investigating them all. And this is the mask to the pizza realm. Get Camera Part 2! Looks like Madoka's handwriting. Asaki and I are making our way towards Rogetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only gotten worse since we arrived on Rogetsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels hard. Oh god, it's another 4-page note. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. Yeah, it's like molded to all hell and back. I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before, like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote. I remember things, but not clearly. Sensations and textures, bursts of pain, vague things that can't be expressed in words, but this time it's different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. We should have waited for Ruka. Well, I'm here now. Hello! The filament shown at the top center of the screen indicates supernatural presence. If it turns red in the presence, it turns red in the presence of wraiths, and yellow if the ghosts are specters. I wonder what this was in the Japanese. I'd love to really see what the Japanese was like. Like, it turned like yellow is Yurei, red is Onryo, which is like, yeah, that's bad. When other forces are present, it turns blue instead. What does blue mean? Item filament. The item filament shown in the lower right corner of the screen glows blue when you're near an item or something that can be examined. Do we have the camera? Doll's curse has been lifted. Something is lying next to the doll. These dolls in red kimono are called Hozuki dolls and are a tradition of the Rugetsu Islands. Their origin is not known for certain, but they are said to have originated as dolls made by parents in memory of their deceased children. Not creepy at all. On some islands in the area, the dolls are said to be unlucky, but here on Rugetsu Isle, they are placed in various different locations in order to ward off evil spirits. There was a face on this door. I took a picture of it. I know. I want the door open. It's not even locked. Camera Obscura seems to react. Maybe if I take a photo of the door with it. You will see a hazy field appear on some objects and places in the cave. Use Camera Obscura to take a photo of this energy field, and things will appear in the photo that give you hints on how to progress through the story. Alright, we have Dracula, Warped Picture, Angry Baby, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and some kind of weird ape man. 5 masks. An old newspaper article about Professor Aso's visit to this building. Can I get a something off of that? Is it readable? Not really. It's too degraded. But here we go. Mainland Sciences Professor Kunihiko Aso has arrived on Rugetsu Isle. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legend and traditions of our island. He will also be present to observe the Rugetsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. Hopefully this will lead to many visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also, it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rugetsu Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. Cool. Islanders found dead. There are some newspaper clippings of articles about the mass disappearance on the island. Ugh. It's a lot of reading in this game. At approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday, the captain of the Oboro Maru docked at Rugetsu Isle reported the deaths of multiple Rugetsu Islanders. All of the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading to the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. I do, but Maru indicates it's a ship. But I think, like, Maru goes at the end of male names. Like, you usually see it at the end of, like, samurai names. Like, characters in the, like, trying to be samurai era. I only point this out because it's a ship. And over here in the West, we gender ships female because of sexism. No survivors found. Like, and I'm just saying in other countries, it's some things you're like either just gendered male or just not gendered at all. And I'd rather we go back to the not gendering things that aren't people or like animals or something. Like even animals, how about we just not gender them? But I noticed my heart rate spike. Here, let me stop and rant for a bit about politics. That really gets my blood going. Spooky ghosts, not so much. Runo Maru, Ebi Samaru. Exactly like that. Welcome, Gunma. Gojira Maru. Ronosuke Taro Maru. Ichirosuke Taro Maru. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering the body. Despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead, there were no signs of any conflict or foul play. Faced with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population, and without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remained baffled by the bizarre incident. Kamera Maru. Obscura Maru. Gozaru. Gozaimasu. Precisely, Maru. Alright, there's still something else to poke at here. Three blue spirit stones. Blue spirit stones can be used to upgrade the basic abilities of your Kamura Obscura or Spirit Stone Flashlight. Select Kamura Obscura or Spirit Stone Flashlight from the menu screen, then Enhancements, and choose the ability you want to upgrade. Yoriko Sonohara, a patient suffering the pain of feeling herself slip away, forgets her own name and wants it back. What, do I just write in an achievement and be like, here you go, you can have your name back now? Oh, the spoopy ghosts and ladies in outfits. Going slowly. Like, we've just started with the second character. Like, the first character, we get the Kamura Obscura, and we shoot this ghost, to be precise, and then we die, or something. And then in comes Ruka. And that's what we've gotten from there. Like, we're still in tutorial mode. Alright, no blue thingamadoohickey. Like, you'd want to open the door after you saw that on the other side. Like, yeah, ghost, you sure? I'm just keeping the door close. Hello! Yeah, R-stick, yeah. Hey, I flippin' pulled the trigger. Come on, shudder chant. Oh, what was that? It looked like a nurse butt. What's the power of the Kamura Obscura? I totally... That was a courtyard. Oh yeah, I was gonna, I can't open that yet, I guess. For finding Madoka... Okay, I can't upgrade anything! Said I could upgrade my flashlight or something? It should be also ASOU as it's spelled like properly on a wall thing. Yeah, there's like a flashlight. Creating any photo points you obtain for items and save items at save points. Yeah, that's right. We got a You got costumes we can unlock. Oh, we have to pay for. Because, you know, it's a dress-up game. You gotta, like, dress up underage girls the way you want them, because it's not creepy at all. Or you can trade for, like, better film and stuff. Everyone's supposed to be going. That's right, 5 masks. Gotta look for them little doll things too. They could be anywhere. This curtain's blackened with mold hanging in front of the old frosted glass window. A cold atmosphere hangs oppressive just outside the thing's glass. Like, it's probably not ghosts, it's probably us reacting to the black mold that's everywhere in this place. We're probably slowly dying. This looks like a totally not haunted place. Menu for the dining hall. Written on the old sign is hardly legible. You know, honestly, going around and there's a misplaced key. Hello.
こんにちは主様。
Oh no, piano puzzle. Blast lens. Lenses can be equipped on the Camera Obscura or Spirit Stone flashlight and have a variety of effects on ghosts. Select Camera Obscura or Spirit Stone flashlight from the menu screen, then lenses to equip different lenses. During a battle, you can press X to use an upgrade lens if you have enough spirit points, shown in the lower left corner of the screen. You can change the currently equipped lens with up and down. Nope, not doing that yet. Mirror Stone fully restores your health meter when it runs out. The item will then disappear. Oh, we don't need that. We're not dying. Spirit Stone. We can use them to upgrade some shit. Small key with an engraved wooden tablet attached. Oh, I like it when they show you where the key goes to. A plaque with something written on it underneath the key. It says... Control panel located in the office behind the large staircase, grand staircase. Procedure for opening second floor entrance hall gate. Activate the switch on the panel in the storeroom under the entrance hall stairs. Ensure the numbers total up to 13. The gate must not be opened without permission from the nurse station. Like, make sure that the numbers total up to 13. Like, does that ever happen in real life? You're just, like, there, and then it's like... this thing, you to open it, you gotta do math. Projector, it looks like it takes real type film. You know, like you had back in school if you're of a certain age. Want the big ass projector and the big ass reels of film. So you can see like outdated documentaries from like the 70s. I really hope schools still have those. Herbal medicine. Alright, let's go poke at the piano. I can't get back there, can I? Trying to see if there's any dolls underneath the tables. Note from Madoka! Number 3. Looks like Madoka's handwriting. I need to write something! Doesn't matter what! Gotta keep writing, or I'll disappear. If I stop writing, I'll lose it all. I have to keep writing. It's no good. I don't know. It's all over. It's getting closer. Melting. Mom, help me. Help. Stop it. Stop it, all of you. Stop shaking me like I'm a toy. Oh, there's the masks. Found it. Walls lined up with masks like the ones that appeared in the photo. Wait, is one of the masks missing? Get back here, the kid with that mask! Oh, it was up there. Fuck. Damn it, I missed it. Little newspaper clipping. Last survivor dies. Last Forgetsu survivor dies. This morning at 10 a.m., the last remaining survivor of the mass disappearance incident on Morgetsu Isle died in hospital. The irreversible physical and mental trauma she sustained must have been identified as a probable cause of death.
っちだよ。
Well, I already missed a ghost. Time to redo the entire game!
Seira.
Thanks for the raid!
ディオンディビニティーズナウホスティングザスプラウトガーデンウィズスプラウツ3
新しい仲間だそうです。
アナザースプラウトロールドアウト
Thanks for the follow!
has joined the Sprout Garden 3
Son. How was your stream? What were you playing? Gloomy Eyes. Is that a good game?
I have to a little bit admit I was streaming Sunday.
Come on.
But I have the Shiz Party 9000, so I was always on the toilet. So I have, for you not understand, I have diarrhea! I sound a little bit drunken, or I don't know. Yeah, big poo poo pee pee.
Yeah, that's the kind of entertainment you can find over at Dion stream. I'll have to take a look at it. But now you're here, trapped with me, with some ghosts. Entrance hall, second floor gate. Alright, instructions on that plaque on how to open it. That's right, control panel something or other has to equal number 13, because of course it does. Even though 13 really isn't a Japanese unlucky number. A very good looking game, but hard puzzles. I like puzzle games. Used the key. Very nice, have a spooky Halloween time. You have to make photos from ghost babus, indeed. You have to hold the button down to pick up items. The clipping of a newspaper article about the mass disappearance on the island. I want to say I remember somewhere, and maybe it was this game, maybe it was Maiden of the Blackwater, Darkwater, that there's like a spot, it's kind of like the nurse's station, that you reach out your hand, but your hand gets grabbed if you don't, like, undo the B button. Well, it's B here, but it's, whatever button on whatever console you're playing. Roget's investigation stalls. 2 weeks in the investigation, there's still no sign of the missing Roget's Islanders. Investigators have expressed fears that the case will be closed on this mass disappearance incident due to a complete lack of leads to follow. Many bodies were found with their hands covering their faces. Expressions bleed, leading investigators to suspect a connection between the appearance of these bodies and their cause of death. Well, that Cause is yet to be determined. The possibility of an outbreak of infectious disease has apparently been ruled out. Why was expressions bleeped out? Can't move. But just in case. Let's see, what ghosts do I have? I have this ghost. Yuko Shiratsuki, who was a nurse. A different picture. This is a picture of a door that had a face on it, and then when you come back as Ruka, the face isn't there anymore. And this is, Yoriko Sonohara. Looking like Sephiroth from, like, Final Fantasy VII, like, right when he shows up, when, was it Nibelheim's burning? After he sets fire to Nibelheim? He kind of shows up, like, looking like that as he lifts his head. And let's see here. This is just a picture of, like, these dolls that you're supposed to find. I only found that one, but I'm sure I've been missing them. That's another picture of the same, a spooky ghost boy. That one didn't count. You didn't count that? Why? Oh, but you can only take one picture, I guess. And if you didn't get a good picture, well, there's another nurse. Hey, Cloud, I'm so hot right now. Cloud's freaking out and crying. Less than 3. Another picture of a ghost boy running away. That's the nurse. But yeah, you take pictures of ghosts. Not quite Pokemon Snap, but kind of like Pokemon Snap, but with ghosts. And it has more entries into the in the series than Pokemon Snap. Oh, cool. It looks like I'm behind the text. Nice. How many stones do I got? 8. Totally want to level up my charge, because that just takes way too long. Old furniture sits in piles. It looks like this place is used as a closet. Oh, the stuff on the wall. There's something on the wall. Let's see what it says. No open flames. Strictly no fires. Okay, so where was the other place I was supposed to go? On your map now. Open your map up. It's on the map. Map, 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 map. Oh, it was right over here, wasn't it? Use the panel to open the second floor gate. Panel where? See, this is the problem I have with these games. They're like, they show you it like once and then they're like, alright, you figure it out. Here? Okay, except they weren't cowards and followed. There's some Pokedex entries closer. Yeah, like all the ghost Pokemon. Like, half the ghost Pokemon are like, they kidnap children, or they're like the spirits of children. Like, I think Banette is like a child got lost in the woods. And died. You're too busy staring at her fashion to remember. Start over! Yup. I don't remember being here, so it's probably here. If you see any dolls, like that one right there, tell me. I might not see them. Adele's curse has been lifted. That's not the panel, is it? Suggestion box. A stuff full of envelopes. I'm spilling on the floor. Clean this place up. Clean this place up. Jesus, this needs mold removal. You should just demolish this place. This place needs a match. Literally, so bad. Hey, yeah, this is where I started from. The masks were like not here. I am totally lost now. Is it over there? Well, there's something over there. There's totally not gonna be something jump out and, like, attack me over there. Red Spirit Stones. Red Spirit Stones can be used to increase the power of the lenses. Select Camera Obscura or Spirit Stone Flashlight from the menu screen, then Enhancements, and choose the lenses you want to upgrade. Spirit Stone Flashlight? Is this gonna be like Alan Wake? Like, you could just point your flashlight at the ghosts and then, like, they get hurt. I'm on to you, ghosts. I know you can jump out at me at any time. There was like this one, I think it was the one for a Maiden of Dark Water or something, Blackwater. Like, there was just this hallway that there was just this ghost that would always attack you. Alright, this is... or there's something here. Behind the screen? No. I guess if you go back to places you've already visited, you might get, like, items? Alright, everybody, let's go back and forth like 5 hours just collecting stones. Screw saving, like, anything. We're stone collecting now. Oh, there's 2 of them. Found the pamphlet. Roget's Isle pamphlet. I don't remember these being here. Also, hi Tangage, I'm not ignoring you, but you should work. Totally ignoring you. The Rogetsu Kagura is by far the most important traditional festival on Rogetsu Isle. It is held only once every 10 years. The highlight of the festival is the Kagura itself, taking place in the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse. A maiden known as the Vessel and 5 girls known as Organs perform a sacred dance. Why not use the Kagura as a chance to visit Rogetsu Isle and experience its rich history, and then start having memory issues that you've been, like, kamikakshi'd, got it away, and then, like, you're having trauma from it, you can't remember it, but some things are, like, reminding you of it, but, you know, stones won't break their word. Or be ghost stones. Friends might betray us, but stones won't break their word. Or be ghost stones. Visit the Isle! Join in the celebrations! Have trauma! Got herb. I remember I was like in under one of these stairs. Am I wrong? Was I wrong? Alright, we've been in here. There's supposed to be a panel. There's a panel. There's a fucking panel! I checked that fucking panel. There wasn't there. Anyway, we have to do math. Ah, I see. Well, I solved it. Search the second floor for the lost. Like, I was right in this room when I looked around, and it's like you have to be in that precise pixel location. Nobody's here. Nope, sorry. I'm sorry, no returns, refunds, or exchanges. Okay, now we gotta go upstairs. Which I think's kind of funny, because I think there's like a way to get over there. There's some patience. Which I kind of forgot. There's something in here? No? There's something here. All rooms, some zone. Certain parts of the room's interior, but still have to make anything clear. Okay. But there's an item. Is it in there? Rubbing my face up against all this mold and shit. Like, item! 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 There's a doll. Ah! I was like, there's a doll in here, I bet! Doll's curse has been lifted! Got herb. I'm honestly forgetting where I'm supposed to be going, just trying to find stuff. Alright, no, there's another thing here. Oh, I got to look at it with the camera? Lens enthusiast. Here we go. It should be noted that I do believe you can get through these games without upgrading anything, but it's hard. Also, maybe not wear high heels if you're going into an old moldy place that's about to fall apart and you need to run. Hello!
こんにちは主様。
Okay, Nasai, welcome back. Don't look at the face. If you look at the face, you lose it all. Can't see my face. My face. My poker face. Can't see my face. Just like the other two. Boy disappearing in the room. Okay, is that moon something? Akizuki, autumn moon. You can stop now. Use on the item screen to fully restore your health meter. These containing dried up flowers. I don't think those flowers are just dried up. I think they're fucking dead. Ghost flowers. Got the alarm upgrade. Equipment upgrades can be equipped blah 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 blah. These upgrades are equipped automatically when you get them. Select combo obscura spirits and flashlight from the menu screen and activate or deactivate specific upgrades. Please note that the alarm and evade upgrades are not available for the spirit stone. My flashlight doesn't have an alarm and evade on it. I want my flashlight to emit like a high-pitched something or other. Indicates timing for fatal frame shots. The shutter chance. I think it was shutter chance. Or Ray Zero. I think it was like the zero chance. Originally. That's why it was called Project Zero. Or Project Ray. Ray, which means spirit, but Ray, which also means zero, because Japan just fucking loves their puns. Man, we were going down there. Autumn. That was autumn. This is spring. Orchid moon. Rangetsu. Akizuki Run gets, it's like little things that if you know Japanese that you would understand that it was like the different rooms here. This is the... This is the You're Too Close room. Scorched Moon? Kozuki? I didn't mean to do that. Is the door supposed to open? Yeah. I hate it when it takes the camera away from your... to spin it around there and you're like... all kind of strange things taken from... And then it's like, okay, now you gotta pull out the camera again. They call the clone without a personality that pilots the Unit Zero prototype Ray. Exactly. Unit Zero, Ray, get it? No moon. There's a lot kind of strange things taken from around the building. Including this egg. Can I take the egg? Egg. A crystal radio and various books lie haphazardly in a broken cupboard. They all show signs of dilapidation and are completely beyond use. This one counts, right? This one counts, right? Fuck you, game. It's a headless baby! I know some people find that creepy, but like, it's just a headless baby. You just gotta put a head on it. It'll be fine. Spider! I found Spider-Man! I like how the texture is upside down. Like, you can see that's supposed to be the other way with like the little, the dust or whatever supposed to be falling downward. But instead it's falling upward because the texture is on there wrong. Man, that's supposed to be scary because it's going the opposite direction that it's supposed to go. Nah, it's just a bad texture. Aha! This. All parts, pictures, musical instruments, and other objects are piled up. The radio. There's also another bird. I remember the bird from the other place. Alright, game, you win this time. Diary here covered in doodles. April 6th, rainy day. I found another thing to keep for myself today. It's a mask from the dinner hall. They always take me away when I'm not looking. They don't know I don't like it. I have to get the pieces back again. I put the mask I found today under the bed so no one can find it. No one will take it from me this time. If they do, I'll get them. What did the bed say? Hi, kid. At Wraith Attack, you have a chance of capturing a zero chance, shutter chance, a fatal frame. If you time it correctly, you'll take fatal frame, which grants a bonus effects. Fatal frames stun the enemy and inflict a huge amount of damage. While the enemy is stunned, you can string together multiple fatal frames in a combo. If you equip the alarm upgrade, the fatal frame icon at this screen will start flashing to let you know when to snap the picture. Fuck. I hit the button. That's the problem with these. I need to use the herb. God damn it. I hit the button. And then she puts the camera away every fucking time. Where the hell is it? Blossoming. That's a problem with these games. Take the goddamn camera out and don't put it away. Hi, kid. This isn't right. Someone took it. If I don't hurry, it'll start disappearing. I'll start disappearing. Who did it? Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Disappearing. Give it back. So the problem with Fatal Frame, and I saw it with the first one, is that when you get attacked, she puts the camera away. which is bullshit. And then you have to light it up again. The more powerful film, the more damage the ghost takes from having the photo taken. The camera screw from the menu, blah 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 blah. You can do this during the gameplay with blah 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 blah. And then, like, flipping around to find the ghost is difficult. And the shutter chance, as you saw, you like, immediately when you get it, then it's like, the ghost has already got you. It's like the mask in the dining hall. It could be the missing one. And as you saw, I lost my mirror thing because I died. These games are bullshit. Not just this one. It's been there from the first one. And healing items are few and far between unless you want to spend your points on them. Oh boy, tapes. Tape recorder. This was, I do believe in the first game there were tapes. And you could listen to them, and I think on one of the tapes at the very end you can hear a ghost. Looked more like Umazuki? Uma Musumezuki? God, I fucking hate that game. Horse voice! Patient interview, Himiko Kiriya.
テープ回りました。どうですか、気分の方は。
How do you feel?
わかりません。気がつくと廊下にいて、
What the quarters?
先を見ると少し落ち着くんです。
Makes you feel comforted.
いつからですか。
前の祭りの後からです。
Last Kabuto.
祭りが終わってもまだあの感覚が続いているような。
それはどういう。
What do you mean?
どんどん自
Like
分
I'm
が溶け
melting.
てなくなって何か忘れてはならないことがあったのに、何かを忘れたことも思い出せなくなっているような気がするんです。
そうか。まずこの薬を。安心してください。
Take this medicine, there's nothing to worry about.
方に向かいます。
Here you get better.
あの音楽は何です。あの音楽を聴くたびにまたやめてください。やめて。
わかりました。あな
What?
たには特別な治療をします。
Oh no. Shock. Electroshock therapy.
院長、院長。連れて行け。あ、はい。
What the fuck did he do? I don't think he's a good person. Moonlight syndrome. Moonlight butterfly. 返して返して。返して返して。群馬好き。
豆だ。
Alright, here's the summary. Last time on Dragon Moon Fatal Frame Z, 10 years ago on Roget's Isle, an island off the coast of Japan, 5 girls disappeared during a ritual dance called the Rogetsu Kagura. The detective investigated the case, found all 5 girls safely, but they had no memory of what happened to them. 2 years later, another strange incident was to befall Rogetsu Isle, the mass disappearance of islanders. Police could only find a few people, most of whom were already dead. Their bodies had their hands covering their faces as though shielding their eyes from some horrible sight. And the expressions on those faces were warped in utter agony. The investigation stalled. The cause of the incident remained an enigma. Rogetsu Isle was abandoned. Now Misaki and Madoka, 2 of the girls who disappeared 10 years ago previously, have come to the island in search of answers. 2 of their friends, Marie and Tomoe, died in quick succession under mysterious circumstances. They had also disappeared 10 years ago, and their bodies were found in a state identical to found those after the mass disappearances on Rogetsu Isle. Misaki sensed a connection between the deaths of her friends and the incident on Rogetsu Isle, convinces Madoka to come with her to investigate Rogetsu Isle Sanatorium. Before long, they become separated, and Madoka finds a strange device, the Camera Obscura. Looking through its viewfinder, she sees that she is surrounded by vengeful spirits. Unreal. Her mind clouds and falls into darkness. Five masks. Formation plaque. I mean, what did it say? Oh. I can do some upgrading, I think. No, wait. I can do some trading. Alright, now where am I supposed to go? Oh, yeah, the place with the thing. Yeah, nice. Bad texture there. Ow, my ears. Now? No. Alright, this is the leads nowhere place. Or maybe it does lead somewhere, but I got, like, to find a key for it. Because you know in all these survival horror games, there's, like, 5,000 keys. You're in, like, just a normal house, and there's, like, a key to the bathroom, a key to the bedroom, a key to the other bedroom, a key to the the attic, a key to the kitchen. The damn camera out. I really wish the health would just regenerate slowly over time or something. Shadowed Moon? Yin Moon? Lunar Moon? Oh yeah, we're on the second floor. Let's see, I need to go the bottom floor. Yeah. Save point around here. Right here. You're supposed to be trading all your points for like herbal medicines and shit. It's like, no. I'm waiting to get that doll guide. Okay. Right. I am going the correct direction. When I put the mask on, I'm gonna call it a video. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Hello!
こんにちは、主様。
And my controller's dying. See, the items won't appear for me. Okay, one over there. Alright. Masks were over here. And I'm stuck on geometry. it on the other side of these folding screens? No. It is on the other side of this. No? Or is it just highlighting? That's why I put the mask. Yeah, I think it's highlighting. That's where I put the mask. Seal on the door in the museum has been broken. That place. Over there. Alright, let me find save point. Alright, right there. Then we'll go up over here and save right there. Oh, fuck. You're not a bad looking ghost. I took the goddamn picture. Fuck Shutter Chance. Might as well just drink this. Fuck you, ghost. Ah. Alright, saving. Yes. How do I quit? Let's look over our ghosts. Hozokido 1 under the desk. Inside the shoe cupboard. There's 79 of these fuckers. Under the desk. Revenants. I guess those are bosses. Those might be the Onryo. Yeah, my tracking just broke. Man in kitchen. Never seen this place. A boy standing beyond gate. Nurse with patient. Alright, why did my tracking break? Easy! It didn't. It only thinks it did. Woman greeting Ruka. Natsuki Shiono, a patient who waited a long time for her lover to visit. He betrayed her, and she descended into the depths of insanity because women always being crazy, insane. Tadayuki Kaido, a patient who was standing in the courtyard. When he came to, he saw someone in the building and uselessly sought their assistance. Boy disappearing in the room. Child patient Kazuto Amaki playing with a horrible mask. He may look like an innocent child, but in his room lurks pure darkness. Children. Evil. Fuyuko Shiratsuki. In charge of the second floor of Roget's Hall, she is the most experienced nurse there, but she has been burned by her experiences with Ayako. Yoriko Tadayuki Kaido, well-known mainlander who came down with Moonlight Syndrome as soon as he got to Roget's Isle. Director Haibara was treating him personally. Natsuki Shiono, a patient deathly afraid of losing herself. She wants someone else to stay with her constantly. Kazuto Amaki, a boy who was hospitalized in the new building. He brings all kinds of things to his room and calls them my things in an effort to retain his sense of self. Kazuto Amaki blossomed. I don't know why these ghosts are blossoming. Anyways, let me save again. So let me look over my photos. Or my photo. Alright. Let me get the one where you look best in it. Man in kitchen. Alright. Save. Return to title? Anything good on the title screen? No. Two 2008 to 2023. Anyway, switch to, end screen. Okay, that's the wrong screen, but I applaud your enthusiasm. Actually, can see the gathering of little peeps. Ending screen. Ending screen? Switch to ending screen. Okay, thanks everyone. You can't see me. I probably should take my thing off. Thanks everyone for joining me for one of my Halloween games that I will be playing the month of October. I'm gonna try and at least get like one stream a week. If not, maybe like a couple streams, just so we can get to the end of this game. Hopefully it's not like a super long game or anything. With 65 hours. No, I could probably just look up how long to beat. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your October. The other spooky games, etc., etc., and I will see you later. Is there a raid target? Do I have a raid target? Oh yeah, Pletty Pete's streaming later today. Do my shoutouts work? I don't know what Pletty Pete's playing, probably more Pokemon. Fire Red Leaf Green. So, he should be streaming around like 7 Eastern. Today, maybe tomorrow. Probably does it Thursday usually, sometimes puts it off to Friday. But, did my browser crash? No. Who's streaming?